You were out on tour, which was a huge success, and your fans who, I mean, they're so loyal, they love you, but they were throwing things up on the stage?
Yeah.
What were they throwing?
Well, bras.
Okay.
But
And why that accessory?
It's funny because I felt like I crossed over into like rock star as opposed to young pop star, which was exciting. However, like once one person does it, everyone wants to do it the next show. So I had a lot more bras that were not my size. And it's also, I think it's offensive because some were too small and some were too big. So like either way, it just didn't.
Bras are funny that way, Ryan.
Tell me.
They're very individual.
Unique in their own way.
Exactly.
Yes. Did you find any good ones? Any that you were like, you know what, this one's okay.
They were all decorated very nicely, so I would just, which is weird itself, but
so they were meant to be thrown
people,
onto stage.
You know how like kids used to spend time making posters? Now they're spending time decorating bras.
Well, it's the thought. It's the thought. It's the thought.
One phrase you always say.
That's just the way of the world.
What's the last thing you've bought?
Probably a Frappuccino from Starbucks here.
What's something you wish you were talented at?
I wish I was talented at football. Don't ask me why. And producing. I wish I was a good producer.
What's one thing that annoys you the most?
People talking to you when you have headphones on.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Chocolate.
What's your regular coffee order?
Usually like a caramel latte, because I love sugar.
Anyways, I'm gonna answer more questions. Which of your past characters would be the most interesting to write music as? That is a good question. I would say probably there's a character that I played in an indie film that I did just a little over a year ago called Short History of the Lum Road, and her name's Nola, and she's very introverted. So I would actually be most interested to write music as her because I think I'm not as introverted as she is, so I think it'd be a very different style than what I normally write. I feel like she would lean more into like Fleetwood Mac type of vibes. Something a little bit more indie, but maybe folky, but maybe like, not country though. You know what I mean? It's like a blend. You said you write down all your ideas. What's the last idea you wrote down? Can I check? Okay, let's pull this out. Where is it? I'm a professional, my phone's on set. Okay. Well, yesterday I was writing a song, which this isn't what the song ended up being, but I was with a friend, an artist named Pink Sweats, and we started talking about timing. And I know that that's such an overused phrase, term, and it's something we always think about in life, but we were both talking about like the timing of our lives at that time and how, I'm saying time so many times and now I'm really aware of it. But I think just the general concept can be so many different things. So I just wrote it down because I think a lot of the times it's not even what I end up writing about at that certain moment, but I will always save it for later and something.
What have you been up to since the last time we saw you?
Nothing, just chilling.
No, hanging out.
No, I've since the last time you saw me, I feel like I kind of been on tour nonstop. I finished the Evolution tour, which is my first headline tour, and then I was able to go on my first ever tour in Europe, go to Brazil and Japan, and now I'm starting my summer tour. So we're kind of just in the first 5 shows, and tomorrow's the next one.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fun. But there's been a lot happening, like, outside of that. It's just, like, I've also been living out of a suitcase and on the road constantly. So it's been fun. I've seen some pretty places. I've eaten a lot of bread from different places. So
Of your fans, he tweeted us, and his name is @nlittle16. He wants you to say hi to him. So if you can just, like, look in, like, the camera over there and just say hi to Nick.
Nick. Hello. I hope you're having the best day of your life, and I love you.
With Sabrina Carpenter.
Hello.
How are
Guys,
you?
I keep slowly shifting this way. I'm not joking. By the end of the interview, I'm gonna be like over.
It is okay.
Facing the wall.
Yeah.
Do you see it slowly?
It is.
I know.
It's bringing
I'm
you
not
towards
doing
us.
anything
It's the
right now.
energy.
Put a foot down.
There we go. There we
I need
go.
to stabilize myself. We're good now. All right, we good.
Yellow. YELLOW. 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna pick it. This 1. Okay. Can you teach us some vocal warm-ups? Sure. Okay. It's a little early. Let's do it. So basically, you want to bring everything to the front of your mask, what they call it. So by doing, it's a great vocal exercise. It's also one of my favorites because it makes people laugh. Yeah, so you just go, and then you annoy a lot of people. People leave the room, and yeah, if you ever want people to like go away, start doing that. BLUE. 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't think I'm doing that right. You recorded in my bed, in an actual bed. Why am I always in a bed? Have you recorded any other songs outside of the traditional booth? I believe that I have, and I'm trying to figure out where. Like a lot of the times, if it's in someone's like home studio that we're recording in, it can be in their living room. Sometimes there's better acoustics in the kitchen, so we'll set up the mic in the kitchen. I did once record a song in a hotel room, which is essentially still a room, but definitely not ones that you usually have professional mics set up in. So that was definitely more of a non-traditional one. In my house that I grew up in, my dad had built me like out of a closet, like our Harry Potter closet. Everyone has one. So we used that one to make a recording studio for me as a baby, so I could record YouTube videos, and it was real cute. And I was in this purple phase because all the girls at school really liked purple. I'm a follower, it's fine, I'll own up to it. And so I really liked purple at the time. And so he painted my entire studio purple and put like the foam walls up for me. And I was like, yeah, it's whatever, I want to come to my studio. And yeah, so it's still there, but I don't live in that house anymore. Sad face. Someone's gonna get a banging recording studio through right now. Music, it's the best medicine. And also just staying around people you